Another Torfy. So another a big talking point with the demo was how they changed the story a bit to quote unquote change the story a bit with the bomb explosion.
Looks like we made it.
Chapter 2.
And
So
with
it isn't a
nothing but
chapter.
few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right?
So that's kind of interesting. They're talking about how like they didn't want it to blow up that
This must
much.
have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it.
You put Wedge in charge? Barrett. Giving Wedge a chance.
Watch out for live wires. They're everywhere.
Watch out for secrets back here. No?
Ugh. The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open.
No? No secrets? No?
Man, what is that? I've never smelled anything so foul. Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that. And soon.
Ugh, it's me. So yeah, we were talking about with the demo. Can't you bring up the map with this too? Yeah. Yeah, the touchpad brings up the map. So we were talking about with the demo how so in the original game, the bomb blows up, everything blows up, and everyone's like, that's what we meant to do. I don't think the mini-map is available yet. Oh. Oh, it's L2, not R2. So, we were talking about, so in the original game, the bomb blows up, everything blows up, and then that's kind of the end of it. But if you talk to Jessie a second time in the basement of the Avalanche of Seventh Heaven, she says something about how it blew up more than she thought, and she was like, that seems strange. Did I do something wrong? And it seems like that's alluding to the fact that perhaps the president blew up the reactor more than the bomb was going to in order to frame Avalanche, which makes perfect sense because later they try to frame Avalanche also, and they also try to frame Tifa and Barrett later. So like they're definitely in the realm of framing people, so it makes perfect sense. But they never come out and say it. And in this game, they come out and say it. They literally show the lasers shooting the bomb and blowing up. So people were saying like that's a change to the story. Other people were saying it wasn't. I feel like it's one of those things where maybe that's what they wanted in the original, but they just didn't have the time to put it in or didn't know how to do it correctly with what they had. And I feel like a lot of that will be in this game. It'll be stuff that they wanted to do in the original, but the technology just wasn't there. And given that Midgar was a 5-hour experience in the original game, and this is a 60-hour experience, they want to take a lot of the original ideas they had that they couldn't use and put it in this game. And so not everything that's different is just straight up different. And I want people to understand that. It's not like every single thing that they put in is something that the original designers would have never planned, and it's ruining the story because they added new things. A lot of it is stuff that they probably would have added in the original had they actually, had the time and the ability to do that. But they had to get through Midgar quick enough to where you didn't get bored of Midgar, in the original. So, I want some of the people out there that are like, every change is bad. I hope that they keep that in mind, that it's okay to have that opinion. If you think that every single change is bad, that's your opinion, that's fine. But keep in mind that some of them aren't actually changes. Some of them are stuff that they wanted to have in the original and they just simply couldn't. Also, can you save at any time? That's pretty interesting. I wonder if it's like that throughout the whole game. So, no save points. but that doesn't really surprise me. And honestly, that's not something that I hate. You know, like, I as much as I love the feeling of playing an old PS1 RPG and having save points, it's kind of nice to be able to save and quit, especially on PS4. Like, games kind of feel ancient when they have save points now, so that's a welcome change. Anyways, I'm going to take a very, very, very small break and get through some of these subs and stuff now that we finish the bombing mission before we continue. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I'm going to pause the alerts again for a bit, and we're going to keep going and get this bad boy moving. And hello, everyone just coming in. I agree. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. First class. Good to see you, man. Thank you for the 500. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. And Advent, thank you for the 777 again, man. Thank you, thank you. Watch out for that oddly shaded rock.
I felt that one in my guts.
They just keep on coming.
We need to get out of this place.
Was it the Mako density?
Where is
The
that?
primary explosive?
Yeah.
The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
I'm running on empty here.
You can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
I hope we get that table with like all the booze and stuff on it in the original. It always cracked me up.
How much farther do we have to
This
go?
looks like
Not far.
this looks like a very, like, hey, you're supposed to pick this up chest. How much you want to bet it's just a potion? Yep. I was like, man, I hope this is something else, but
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Can't wait to see you, Marlene.
Can't wait to take a hot shower.
let's not put those so close together in the same conversation.
She's good to go.
God, you just open everything with bombs?
Fire in the hole!
Okay, here's my question. We just planted a bomb.
Doors.
Let that be a lesson to anything that gets in my way.
We just planted a bomb at the Mako reactor. We were looking for a size 2 explosion. We got a size 50 explosion. So, that bomb there was expecting like a 1. I would have been back here. Like, I've seen Jesse in bombs, okay? So I'd be back here like, okay, go ahead. Like, I don't trust Jesse's bombs at this point, so I wouldn't have stood that close.
Attention all citizens. Attention all citizens. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center.
I'm enjoying it a lot, Lobo.
Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1.
I don't think you really need to announce that.
As well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of Sector 8...
No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. Your fears.
Bear it.
Your worries. Your concerns.
Bear it for president, dude.
Yes, your feelings. Whatever your problem, I got you.
Barrett 2020.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
Square sure loves their nods. I tell you what, every Square game you play, every single Square game, there's always a scene where everyone goes, mm-hmm. Now, I love that scene for a couple of reasons. For one, it really shows you why Barrett's the leader. Like, it's not just because he's, like, scary and they're like, okay, fine, you're the leader. Like, he really has leadership qualities. And I love that, like, they second-guess themselves. Because I feel like in order to be, you know, Avalanche and basically be terrorists, but still be likable, they need this, like, second-guess nature where it's like, are we really doing the right thing? And then Barrett's like, you're dang right we're doing the right thing. I mean, it's just a great kind of back and forth.
Regroup in the freight car. Got it.
Later then.
Hey, I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
That's cool. That's almost exactly what they say in the original. Cloud asks for his money here.
Yoo-hoo.
More Jesse time?
I don't need to tell you what this is.
Look at how big that
right?
is. Holy
course
cow.
not. It's healing material.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Some house blowing up in the background.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
Alright. Let's do this tutorial. Okay, all is good, all is the same. Looking good, looking good. Wow. Nice, short, and easy to the point tutorial. I do like. So, I didn't look at any of the, like, stuff. There was a lot of screenshots and talks about materia because they had shown some of it in some of the trailers. I didn't look at any of that, so all this is new to me. So if I'm repeating stuff you already know, I apologize. So, materia has star levels, just as normal. It has AP, just as normal. They said it has stat boosts, but I don't see them here. Is there a way to look at them? Oh, that's cool that you can, like, do this. Yeah, this Shinra song, oh my god. I'm feeling it. Weird that they're playing it now, but I like it. Okay, so let's... So does it not tell you until you equip it, I guess? Oh, I see. It just kind of... So all it is it just gives MP. So... I'm kind of neither here nor there on that. In the original, I liked how... Thanks, Friggin' Clouds. Good to see you, man. I liked how materia gave magic, because then if you gave materia to a character, you were saying, like, I want them to be a magic caster, and then they'd get more magic. But the trade-off for that was that anyone could be a magic... You know what I mean? Like, you could make Cloud just as good at magic as Eris if you just plop the materia, a bunch of magic materia on him. So it kind of screwed up the class system a bit, because even if you had a character that had a better magic stat, if you just piled a bunch of magic materia on another character, they became a magic caster. So I'm neither here nor there. I like the fact that it doesn't give magic, and I don't like the fact that it doesn't give magic at the same time. I do like that it at least gives MP, though. So I'll just leave that there for now. Can I look at my... How do I look at my equipment? Oh, there we go. Yeah, and that's only, you know, level 1 magic materia too. There might be more... I'm sure there's more benefits to certain materia later as well as just MP. I mean, it was kind of... The fact that any one magic materia gave you a magic stat was a bit much, you know. Because you could just equip 8 fires and get plus 8 magic if you wanted, you know, so... If they're only going to have magic boosts for, like, higher level materia, that makes sense to me. I like how the bronze bangle is total garbo. Good to go.
Okay, I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
I wonder if I got that for setting the timer lower. Because it sounded like that's what she was saying. Look at the reflection on the Buster Sword. Oh. Look at those reflection physics. It's like PS3. Just kidding. It does look really good, though. Alright, this is our first kind of...
It's just a dream. Just a bad dream.
Just a bad dream.
What the hell are we supposed to do?
Hey guys, I did this. This is all me.
I'm so tired.
This guy's just tired. He doesn't really care about the destruction. He's just tired. Why is he... He's like, whoa, Cloud.
We head for the station. Then we take the train to your sister's.
See you, General.
We'll be okay. Someone help get to the station.
This guy is so needy. Oh, look at him fighting the fire. With a really terrible hose. He needs some more water there. That is a piddly water hose. I guess Shinra didn't put too much money into the firefighting budget.
Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous.
Epic scarf.
Evacuation is advised. If you observe any
I love how sad everyone looks. That guy kind of looks like I knew this was coming, but she's sad. This guy is mega sad. Oh my God! What's happening? He looks like Cloud when he's having a flashback.
Oh yeah, like what?
Man, epic. Way to be there for her, dude. Looked like a character from Harry Potter. Oh, look, a little Chocobo poster. Oh. Chocobo poster. Oh. Chocobo poster. Is there like a... There's not like a first-person look, is there? Or like a photo mode? I thought they said something about adding a photo mode at some point, but I don't know if they've done that yet.
Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire.
Thanks, Arpiz. Appreciate it, man. Why does that say Bort? What is Bort?
Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous.
I can't take it anymore.
Evacuation is advised.
Okay, I don't...
If you observe
What can you not take?
behavior, please
Are you
inform
sick?
the nearest public security
Did this
office.
explosion somehow make you sick?
Alternatively, contact security headquarters. I repeat.
Yeah, this is great. They really put a lot of work into making Midgar alive, and it feels like it. Also, sick Loveless poster. With obviously not Yuna on the front. So for those of you that don't know, Loveless is actually like really important, like not important, but they show Loveless a lot in the original. But you kind of have to look for it. So it's cool that they kept it in.
Immediate evacuation is advised.
Especially in this scene right here is where you see the big Loveless poster right behind Eris
Public security officer.
when you first see her.
You may alternatively contact security headquarters. I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center.
Not that it really matters, but I haven't seen any like repeated NPCs either. Maybe this guy. Didn't we see this guy already?
Well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in sectors 1 and 8.
Oh my god.
Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse,
She is beat up,
rendering the entire sector
but determined.
hazardous. Immediate evacuation
What is that? What even is that?
Cloud! Up here! Look up! I said look up!
I'm looking at you.
Here. This could collapse at any moment.
Well, get off it then.
You'll have to use those stairs.
I repeat.
Okay, I know how to use stairs. Thanks.
This is an alert
Appreciate it.
from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified
We got cars.
detonated a bomb inside
We're in there, boys. We got cars.
multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire.
These look like normal cars and not the Shinra weird cars.
Disaster warning has been issued in sectors 1 and 8.
I do like the cars though. They're
Structures in
cool.
the area are at high risk of collapse,
What is this?
rendering the entire sector
Mrs.
hazardous.
Mrs.
Immediate
Arcade.
evacuation is advised. If you observe any suspicious behavior, please
I
inform
want.
the nearest
I don't know what it is, but I
public
want.
security officer. You may
What the heck is Mrs.
alternatively
Arcade?
contact security headquarters.
What does this say?
I repeat.
Twice ice? Twice
This is
ice.
an alert from the Shinra
W magic?
Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing
We'll never catch our train now. Bro, the train's probably blown up, dude. We got more things to worry about. Oh, I can talk to this guy.
The stairs are right there if you want to try crossing the road.
Okay, but really? You gotta tell me about the stairs. I can't see anything but the stairs. If I tried my hardest to look at you and not the stairs, it would be a challenge. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Welcome to Square Enix in 2020. Did you know that stairs are stairs? What? What happened? A pipeline burst? Okay.
What? Why?
Why? She did tell you. She said it might break. You didn't listen. And now it broke. Oh, she's cute.
Still walk?
You can still walk? Bro, it was like 2 feet. Like, any human being could jump from that. A kid can jump from that. It's fine. Have you seen my sword?
How are you okay?
Bro, it was 2 feet.
Pretty sure the guys from Sector 7 are on their way.
That's Shinra Electric Company logo. I like that they kept it the same. They didn't, like, change it. God, this song is epic.
Station's intact.
Station's intact. You sure? Doesn't look that intact. Was he talking about this? Yeah, I don't know if that's what he was talking about. She's been brainwashed by Shinra. Interesting they're showing this now. God, Sephiroth looks epic. Oh, the iconic. The iconic look back. Up, okay. Oh, there he is. Good God, he's so tall! Is that Sephiroth or a giant?
He couldn't be. But then...
This is neat. Oh man. The little the little Sephiroth theme in the back. I'm loving it. For those chosen by the planet. Feels.
The hell?
Sephiroth, come back. I want to shake your hand. Pull the camera a bit. Maybe. I kind of like it close. Here's my DLC. I don't know if I can... Can I just get these already? Oh my god, look at Carbuncle. He looks like a Winnie the Pooh character or something. The Cactuar is spot on. It's just so perfect. Okay. Runs hither and thither, casting elemental spells. Interesting. What is... Huh, okay. Camera distance out of battle, camera distance in battle. I guess we could try 2 and see what that's like. Summoning materia grants you the ability to call a powerful ally to your party's aid. A single summoning materia can be set to a weapons materia slot. Only one? When facing a formidable enemy in battle, the entity slumbering within a set summoning materia may begin to stir and the summon gauge will appear. Was it random? Oh wow, it has like its own slot. Also, these are mastered, I guess? Or maybe they just don't even get experience. Okay, so Carbuncle heals and supports. Dude, he's like a doggo. Why? Carbuncle looks like a dog. And he has like the biggest forehead on the... Look at that forehead! Okay, deals fixed damage. Ultimate attack, 10,000 needles, question mark. I guess we'll throw the Cactuar on. It gives me 22 HP too. So, this is kind of what I was worried about. I feel like the DLC is a bit strong, given that you can get it this early. But since you can't, like, it seems like it's more random when it comes out, I guess it's not a big deal. We'll see. I always hate when pre-order bonuses are actual things that help you in battle because it ruins the balance that the game has worked so hard to achieve. But it's always that way with pre-orders. Wait, go back and ask that guy how to use stairs.
You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly, silently, painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud. Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown, once so bright, pleading for me to spare you, the shiver of her flesh yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. Alright. You got this.
So, a couple of things. For one, I like Sephiroth's voice actor. I expected it to be deeper because, like, all the Sephiroths in all the other things like Advent Children, Kingdom Hearts, he's always got this like super Sith Lord sounding voice. But I liked it. I liked it a lot. So a couple things. One, they're leaning a bit towards like Sephiroth killing Cloud's mom, which was never apparent, but like he literally said like, I killed your mom, haha. Which I'm fine with. Like, that gives Cloud even more incentive. That's fine. It doesn't change the story or anything. It's like that makes perfect sense. They never come out and say he doesn't. They never come out and say he does either. So that's fine. Him having visions this early is fine as well. But one thing that's a little weird, which again, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but I'm just pointing it out. I always felt that the actual voices from Sephiroth himself don't start until the Shinra HQ when Jenova busts out, because that's when Sephiroth gets control of Jenova and then starts the process of the reunion. And so that's when he starts talking to Cloud. And everything else is more of just Mako screwing with his head. But that's not, like, the thing is, if this game is all Midgar, it's not like you can wait until the Shinra HQ to have that happen. That would make no sense. So, like, that's not a bad change at all. I'm just kind of pointing out that it is kind of a change. What else? This is kind of a big one. Cloud knows that he killed Sephiroth. That's kind of the only big thing that is different, for sure. Like, that's kind of a big thing. Because in the original, his story is that he walked in on Sephiroth taking Jenova, and then he forgets the rest. So the fact that he knows that he killed Sephiroth is a little weird. I don't think it's not a big deal change or anything. I think that well, I just said it is, but like in terms of being bad or good, it's not a big deal. Because him remembering the fight doesn't really change anything. Like, he still doesn't know the full story. He still doesn't know the parts that are important. So him remembering that he fought Sephiroth, but not remembering the rest of what all that means, is fine. But that's definitely a big change, because in the original, he remembers confronting him, and then he forgets everything else. And then later he remembers that he killed Sephiroth. So that's definitely a big change. It could mean that later he knows more about all of that. Like whenever we do finally get the Nibelheim flashback, whether or not they do it in this game or they do it in the next game, it's going to look a bit different, because before he had no idea that that happened. So, just interesting. Just an interesting thing. I don't know exactly what it means for, like, Zack and Cloud and how they're going to tell the story, but it's definitely a change. But again, that's another change where I feel like it's warranted, because they want the connection between Cloud and Sephiroth to be stronger, because they're stretching it out so much longer, you know, to where this game isn't even going to be the end. Like, let's say the game is 3 parts, so over 3 games they have to slowly develop Cloud and Sephiroth's story, so they have to do a lot more to, like, make it interesting. So I don't mind having more to it, but just an interesting change.
My knees are knocking.
Your knees are knocking? That's okay. Why don't you answer them?
You should get away from there.
Oh, nice hat.
My son told me he'd be back soon, but
What? Why don't you watch your children? This ain't the time to just let your children go. This ain't the time.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center.
Shooting for the
An
station?
evacuation order has been
Take the
issued
alley
to
and climb up to the roof of that building at the end, and you're practically there.
Expressway.
If you make it that far.
You are advised to vacate the area.
I like how the topside resident is like, if you make it that far, I'm a topside resident. I know everything. I'm rich. What are you doing down here
This
then?
way.
Please leave your residences at once.
And the noise. I'll never forget that noise.
This is an alert from the
Man, could you imagine?
Operations Center.
Wow, your guys' dresses are really similar.
it was fun then.
Could you imagine, like, everyone doing this over just the Mako blowing up? What about, like, the whole sector exploding? That's gonna be nuts.
The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once.
Aha, take that.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency
I think your mom's over there, like, waiting for you.
Evacuation order has been
Just walk over there.
I know it.
in the vicinity
No, they
of
won't.
the Sector 8 Expressway. You are advised.
That'd be funny if Cloud was like, no, they won't. What is that?
Reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires.
Is that a little...
Many homes
Is
are
that a
at
little soldier dog?
It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once. I repeat,
Is that...
this is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway.
I was gonna say, is that a 1 in 35th soldier? Is that what they look like?
The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing
I feel like it's strangely placed, because, like, its tail is going through that bottle.
Remain indoors. Please leave your residences
Like, if they
at
placed that on purpose, why did they place it
once. I repeat,
with its leg, with its tail all screwed
this
up?
is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations
It's really strange.
An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway. You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused
Epic
numerous
gameplay.
ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once. I repeat,
Man,
this is
what
an
a
alert
mess.
from the Shinra Emergency Operations
Ah, that's fine.
An
Get
evacuation
some flex
order
tape.
has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway. You are
So-
advised to vacate the area
Why was everyone so concerned about me getting up here alive if there's a bunch of people just standing up here?
Many
Like, what do I have to
homes are
fear up here?
at risk. It is not safe to
Mom,
remain indoors.
we wanna get our
Please leave your
toys.
residences
Wow,
at
calm
once.
down with your toys. You see what's going on?
Get them later, right? Right?
Sure you
This is an
can.
alert from
Guys.
the
This is all over.
Emergency Operations Center.
Kids,
An
am I right?
evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8
The station?
Expressway.
We'll take that fire escape. We'll put you right on the street.
Vacate the area immediately.
Wow, a topside person that isn't a jerk.
Have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences.
Epic gameplay. This is foreshadowing for the Shinra raid.
Didn't conveyor should kiss his job goodbye.
Ah, the mayor. Get wrecked, mayor. What are you guys looking at? Oh. I think I know what that means. There's Eris.
I must ask you to remain in the hotel along with the other guests.
But we want to know what's
Well, they ain't
going
doing
on.
that.
Better that than cowering inside. I had a feeling something bad.
Welcome to Loveless Street. Do they have the poster?
We'll wait for the military.
Yes, they will have been.
Is that no? I don't see the Loveless. Oh, there it is. There's the big Loveless. But that's so cool that they have it there. All right, hold on. What happens if I go over here?
The fire won't spread this
Don't
far,
let the
will it?
intruder escape.
Those in the vicinity are instructed to be immediate.
Don't let me go
What's
that
the
way.
president
Oh, but there's something shiny over there.
Please take a detour.
I want shiny. Oh,
Security's everywhere.
I want shiny. No, I want shiny. Taking a detour. What was that? What? What does that mean? Oh, it's just the name of my quest. Okay. This is kind of nice. It says main scenario, so I'm wondering if it's going to be like, you know, main scenario just keeps doing its thing, and then you have like side scenarios maybe. That's kind of my, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of up for anything, but I think my preference would be that like the main scenario is obvious and in front of you at all times, and then there's side stuff you can choose to do or not do. But the other thing they could do is just have everything be completely open and then just do the main scenario to complete the story, but everything else is just out and everywhere, so I guess we'll see how it goes. Can I have that ribbon? It would really help. Okay, let's back up. Oh no! Invisible monsters?
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift.
The way you said that.
Scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
Gotta get those date points. Oh, I love the little piano.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case, it's on the house.
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
I'm sure you are.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to sell.
There goes the flowers.
Help me!
Epic song.
Are they?
Dementors!
Drop your weapon!
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
So it seems like some kind of ancient thing.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
If I had to guess. I guess we'll see later. Expecto
Sword on
Patronum.
the ground! Right now!
I like that gave the soldiers an excuse to attack me. Kind of cool. Oh, the music! That's what it's all about, boys. You say screw me? Screw you.
That's that.
You don't screw Cloud. Cloud screws you. I completely whipped.
Enough. Nothing to it.
Oh man, listen to that music. I still got the flower too. I am a pretty man. Oh, I gotta check out the Loveless poster. Okay, so I don't know if I'm supposed to go that way or that way, but I want to go back to where the soldiers were to see if that goodie is still there. Oh, it is. Dude, there's so many different ways to go. Wonder. Okay, here. This is the station. So this just looks like a nice little bonus. What's this? It's materia. I want. Where are you going, dog?
Let's finish this.
Yeah, dodging after a combo seems to be the way to go. To be honest. Alright, what's this? HP up! Oh, game's over. One of the most broken materia in the game. God, it's still really good. 108. It's still really good. It goes up to 50%. It actually is as good as I thought it would be. Here's the rub. I only have 2 slots, and I kind of want to keep fire. I'm equipping it for now. Ooh, it takes a good amount of AP, though, to level up. So... Ooh, I really like how they say the total boost limit is 100%. So that was the same in the original game, but they didn't come out and say it. You had to equip 3 to see, like, oh, it doesn't go up anymore. So that's really nice that they put that there. That is a solid win. And look at my Buster Sword. You can see that it's purple now. Epic. What's going on over here? Secrets? You got any secrets going on over here? More Mrs. Arcade. Dude, Mrs. Arcade took over the whole neighborhood. She's everywhere. I think that's it. Dude, God, this song, dude. It's getting me hot. Alright, so it looks like I have to go right, so let's go left. Another materia, I think.
Sector 8 Unit 4, we have eyes on the target. We need backup.
That's that. Steady. Nothing to it.
Nothing to it. Deadly dodge materia? Dodge ram. Deadly dodge ram materia. Use deadly dodge. Attack command will do area damage immediately after dodging. That's pretty dope. Also, the final, it only has 2 levels, and level 2 does something. It doesn't just master it. Kind of weird that this is a purple materia and not a yellow materia, don't you think? I mean, it's not technically a command, but it is kind of like a move. I figured moves like this would be yellow. But I guess, like I said, it's not like a thing you can select. So, and I don't even know if yellow materia exists. We haven't seen any yet. I like how it shows the AP like right in the list. Also, I do kind of like how equipment and materia are in the same menu and it's not 2 separate menus. I didn't mention that before, but it's kind of nice. Alright, well, we gotta give this a try. Deadly dodge. Too bad I can't try it in the field. Ooh, a fountain. This gives me Final Fantasy VIII vibes a bit. That fountain in the middle with all the buildings around. And
All clear. Show me your hands!
show me your hands! Wow, that's awesome, and you can combo it right into a finisher. What if I'm in, oh, never mind. If I was in Punisher, it would cancel it if I dodge.
So long.
Oh, I whiffed.
Get ready.
Ow, I didn't hit block fast enough.
You're done.
Punisher mode seems a bit strong. Because, like, this dog doesn't have any other attacks other than physical attacks, so I can just sit there and wait. That's probably my only... Ooh, I went up a level. That's probably my only complaint with, like, the whole battle system so far, is that the Punisher thing, if you're fighting something that doesn't have a ranged move, then you can just sit there, and they have to attack you eventually. That's why I kind of wish that it was timed. Like, even if the timing was super long, like if it was super forgiving, you could press R1 literally a second before getting attacked and it would work. But just if there was some kind of timing, because I could literally just sit here holding R1 and wait for them to attack, and it's always going to counter. Although you do still take damage, but it's blocked damage. So, and I mean, these are only the starting enemies, so I'm sure, like, any enemy that's actually strong will have both physical and ranged attacks, but it's just, like, certain enemies, you know they're going to come up and hit you, so you gotta sit there and wait. But, like, here, for example, here, I do have to take out the guards first if I want to take advantage. Because if I just sit there and wait for the dog to attack me, the soldiers are just going to shoot me the whole time. So, I mean, there is that. I feel like that's enough to balance it out. I should try using shortcuts more. I just kind of like selecting them from the menu, I don't know. I just kind of prefer that. Nice. The shortcuts are cool, but something about the menu, I just really like using it, so...
You're mine.
But the shortcuts do feel really good. I would say the only kind of complaint I have about the shortcuts is I think there's only one shortcut menu, right? So when you have like 19 different abilities, you're only going to be able to put on 4. And I mean, one of them is obviously going to be some kind of heal, so... As far as I remember, am I still in a fight? Why can't I menu? Oh, okay, hi. I like that punish. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it. Oh no. Oh! I'm getting... Okay, so like these guys, I could just sit here and wait. Because I know they're gonna attack me.
Now you're in for it.
I love how they just lay on the ground when they're staggered. Oh my god, this fight is... Is this just like an infinite fight or something? Is that what this is? Is this like the infinite fight in the sewers? There's a lot of enemies. Can I reach him from here? Probably not. Oh! What? The very tip of my sword. Okay, wow, that was just a...
Find another way. Use the rooftops, maybe.
Oh, so I was supposed to go this way. Okay, I see. Well, then what's over here? I must know.
But the rooftops look clear.
Don't you do this to me, game. Let me go back.
Get away, no matter what.
Okay. Oh, wow, there's enemies back here. So I don't know if this is a way to grind, or if it just happens to be more enemies back here.
Going in. Not looking good.
A lot of people are asking after the demo, because the demo only had a strict amount of enemies. People were wondering if you could actually grind in this game, or if there was a set amount of enemies. And I was really hoping there was a way to grind, even though I personally don't like to grind as much, especially in a first playthrough. It would be nice to have the option, just because, hey, it's an RPG and people like to grind. So, we'll have to see. I mean, as long as missions are like replayable, or side quests are replayable, whatever, then you know there's definitely going to be grinding, but... Okay, so it's just a chest back here.
You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires.
Thanks, mods. You guys are the best. And as I've said many times, but if you're new to the channel, maybe you don't know. If you get timed out by a mod, don't take it personally at all. We don't ban anyone here unless they're obviously trolls. But we do have rules for like backseating and stuff. So if you get timed out, it'll only be for a second and you'll be able to talk again. Don't take it personally. But we do time out for stuff to keep the gameplay as neutral as possible. So, fire escape again. What's back here? Secrets! Secret boxes! The best secrets are boxes. Ooh, we finally got some grenades. Actually, I probably had grenades before. Oh, no, I didn't. Or maybe I did, and they just don't show up unless you're fighting. Oh, I have 10 grenades. Holy cow. Let's try those out.
Over there!
Hey, hey!
Open fire!
Hey! I'm trying to climb. Oh, they broke my ladder. I wanted to go fight them. Was what? Nope, I don't think so. Some of the items kind of look like materia because they're like little shiny balls, but unless it's a giant orb, it's not a materia. It's pretty obvious when you see a materia.
Be advised! Target approaching residential area! Seal all action immediately!
Oh, I see him walking.
It's all or nothing now.
It's all or nothing. Ooh, here we go. Our first piece of equipment. It's got a materia slot. I like the pictures. I really like the menu a lot. It feels good. Feels intuitive. HP up or fire? I'll go HP up. Yeah, it is really cool. I was wondering if you could see the materia on his arm or something too with the iron bangle, but it's just the Buster Sword. And I don't think Barrett had that either, but it's a nice little touch for Cloud. I didn't really expect all the weapons to do that or anything, because then you'd have to, like, I think it would be detrimental, really. You couldn't make the weapons look nice because you'd have to make sure they all had slots. But the Buster Sword, it works because it's so big.
Don't underestimate him.
Ooh, that guy's got a shield! Ow. And it screwed me up. Oh, that don't work. Probably wants me to do
Get ready.
magic, but let's try this. See, I can just hold that, and it'll always work. It's a little silly. Yeah. Yeah, Punisher mode's a bit silly at times. Ooh, there's that Chocobo again. I wish it was not so blurry. Why is it so blurry? It's like huge. They just had a bad printer.